Welcome to your weekly cooking video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make tofu scramble. I've been getting a lot of requests for this, and it's honestly, we all eat it like 3 times a week, so it's really good. Especially if you're over kind of the sweet smoothie oatmeal sweet recipes for breakfast. This is a really good savory one. It's also a really good lunch or dinner. It doesn't have to be breakfast. So I have 1 block of extra firm tofu wrapped up in a paper towel, or wow, this is a dish towel. And I'm gonna crumble it up with my fingers. Don't be afraid to get nice and messy. I'm just gonna kind of scramble it into a bowl. And then we're gonna add some spices. So I'm gonna add cumin, paprika, and turmeric. About a tablespoon of each spice. That's half a tablespoon, 1 whole tablespoon there. That's turmeric. So the turmeric is gonna add that yellow color to the scramble to make it kind of look like scrambled eggs. And then this is paprika. You can also just use black pepper if you're not a huge paprika fan, but I love paprika. And then a tablespoon of cumin. So the cumin is also gonna add a little bit of salt flavor to our scramble, which is kind of nice because obviously we don't use salt, sea salt or table salt. And then you're just gonna take it and you're gonna mix it together. You can add garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, basil, like literally any spice. I honestly think you could even do curry and kind of make like a curry scramble would be really good if you're into that. But get creative, use whatever spices your heart desires. And then it's gonna kind of turn out like this yellow-red tofu mixture. Now we just have to cook it. So the trick with cooking these are doing it separate so that your scramble gets nice and crisp in the pan. And then we'll mix everything together and we're gonna add some kale and some black beans. And then I'll show you guys the final product. Okay, so my veggies are getting nice and heated. I added a splash of veggie broth, and now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of garlic. Obviously, I know a lot of you love garlic, so add as much garlic as you want. I'm probably just gonna use the rest that's in this jar. And this is just pre-minced garlic, just so you guys know. And then this is gonna get heated up. I'm gonna pull out another saute pan and I'm gonna start cooking the tofu. So wait till this gets warmed up and then I'm gonna add our tofu into the pan. So the veggies are going, they're getting nice and hot. So basically you just wanna cook these until the onions get kind of translucent and the carrots get nice and soft. And then I'm gonna add in our beans and our kale. You can add any type of beans. I'm gonna add black beans, and then you can add whatever type of greens that you like, spinach, arugula. I just had some old kale in the fridge, so I'm gonna just throw that in. And then my pan for my tofu is nice and hot, so I'm gonna pour in all of the tofu. And what I like to do, even if you have like a flat skillet at home, you can do it on there as well, but I like to press it down so then it gets brown and crispy on one side, and then once that's done you can like kind of mix it together and it gets like kind of crunchy. If you don't like mushy tofu, I would really suggest doing that part of it because it gets rid of the mushiness. So we're just gonna let that cook. Press it down, mix my veggies. Perfect. Okay, you guys, so my tofu scramble is done. I mixed in the tofu with all of my veggies and my beans. Obviously, if you guys can see, it's more veggies and beans than tofu. So if you want it to be more tofu, just obviously add more tofu or add less veggies. I like it to be very veggie heavy, but it's honestly however you want to make it, just adjust. And then I'm gonna take a tortilla, I'm gonna take a ginormous scoop of the tofu scramble. I love adding hot sauce. I know some people like ketchup or even adding liquid aminos or nutritional yeast. All of those are optional. Condiments are literally your best friend, so use them. I like a lot. And that is it. Just roll it up. And then you have little breakfast burritos. And that's it, you guys. Super easy. Like I said, it's a great savory breakfast. Yeah, thanks for watching. And if you guys want to see any other savory recipes, please comment below. And I'll see you guys next week. Yum.